Welcome to our YouTube channel A to Z Summary. Here is a detailed analysis and summary of the novel The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Before proceeding further to the summary, I request you to please subscribe our channel and like this video. We have a huge collection of books and novels. The themes of the novel are: the characters of the novel are: The Handmaid's Tale is a novel about a woman named Offred who lives in a future where a strict government controls everything. Women have very few rights, and Offred is forced to become a handmaid, whose job is to have babies for the powerful people. The story follows her struggles and memories of her life before the government took over. Offred tries to find ways to resist and keep her identity in a world where she's just a tool for reproduction. The totalitarian, theocratic nation that has replaced the United States of America is the Republic of Gilead. Offred is a handmaid. Handmaids bear children for affluent couples with problems conceiving due to dangerously low reproduction rates. Offred assists the commander and his spouse Serena Joy, a former gospel singer and supporter of traditional values. Since the handmaids' names are made out of the term of, and the name of the handmaid's commander, Offred, is not the narrator's actual name. Offred must have ritualized intercourse with the commander every month when she is at the proper stage of her menstrual cycle, with Serena sitting behind her and holding her hands. Like that of all women, Offred's freedom is constrained. Only for shopping excursions may she leave the house, and the eyes, Gilead's covert police agency, keep an eye on every public action she makes. Offred constantly interjects flashbacks into her account of her day-to-day activities so that the reader may piece together the events leading up to the novel's start. Before Gilead, Offred had an affair with married man Luke in the ancient world. Luke married Offred after divorcing his wife, and they had a kid. The mother of Offred was a feminist activist and a single mother. Moira, Offred's best friend, had a strong sense of independence. When pornography, prostitution, and violence against women were easily accessible, and fertility rates were falling due to pollution and chemical spills, the architects of Gilead first rose to prominence. They organized a coup and used the military to murder the president and members of Congress while pretending to be temporarily assuming control. Women were not allowed to own property or have employment due to the crackdown on their rights. Offred and Luke attempted to cross the border into Canada with their daughter, but they were apprehended and split up. Offred hasn't seen her husband or their child since. Offred was taken prisoner and transferred to the Rachel and Leah Re-Education Center, also known as the Red Center, where her marriage was declared null and invalid due to Luke's divorce. Women were educated in Gilead's philosophy in the center to become handmaids. Aunt Lydia oversaw the ladies while defending Gilead's ideals that women should depend on males and only care about having children. According to Aunt Lydia, a similar social structure eventually provides women with more protection and respect than the previous, pre-Gilead culture did. Offred does not know what happens to Moira once she escapes from the Red Center after being taken there. Offred's life falls into a constrained pattern after she is assigned to the commander's home. With another handmaid named Offlin, she goes shopping and visits the wall outside of what was formerly Harvard University, where the bodies of rebels are hung. She must suffer the ceremony, in which the commander reads from the Bible to the family before going to the bedroom where Serena and Offred are waiting for him and having sex with Offred. She must also visit the doctor periodically to be tested for sickness and other issues. The first deviation from her routine happens when she sees the doctor, who suggests that her commander is probably infertile and offers to have intercourse with her to get her pregnant. She declines. She feels nervous with the doctor, but his suggestion is risky. If she is discovered, she may be expelled. After a ceremony, the commander asks Offred to see him the next night in his study by sending Nick, his chauffeur, and gardener, on that mission. She starts going to see him frequently. He allows her to browse vintage publications like Vogue, and they play Scrabble, which is illegal because women aren't permitted to read. He invites her to kiss him after their private conversations. Offred learns from Offlin that she is a part of Mayday, a clandestine group working to destroy Gilead, on one of their shopping excursions. However, Offred is starting to notice that the ceremony feels distinct and less impersonal now that she is acquainted with the commander. The commander and his fellow leaders' new order in Gilead is a topic in their late-night discussions. Offred confesses her misery, and the commander says, "You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs." Offred had been trying to become pregnant for a while, so Serena proposes that she have sex with Nick privately and pass the baby off as the commander's. If Offred sleeps with Nick, Serena will bring her a photo of her daughter, and Offred is horrified to learn that Serena has always known where her daughter was. Offred is supposed to sleep with Nick that night, but the commander sneakily brings her to a bar called Jezebel's, where the commander mixes with prostitutes. Soon after, Offred goes shopping and runs into a new Offlin. Offred is informed by this new lady, who is not a member of Mayday, that the previous Offlin hung herself when she noticed the secret police pursuing her. Offred is sent to her room at home by Serena when she learns about her visit to Jezebel's and threatens to punish her. Offred observes a black vehicle approaching from the Eyes while she waits there. Nick then enters and informs her that she is being saved by the Eyes, who are Mayday members. Despite the commander's fruitless protests, Offred departs with them, heading either toward prison or freedom, she is unsure which. The novel ends with an epilogue in the format of a lecture delivered by Professor Piexoto from the year 2195 after Gilead fell. He uses objective, analytical language to discuss the origins and traditions of Gilead. He talks about the importance of Offred's tale, discovered on recordings in Bangor, Maine. Nick, Piexoto claims, orchestrated Offred's escape, but it's unclear what happened to her after that. She had the option of fleeing to Canada or England or being apprehended. Thank you for reading the summary. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to our channel for regular summaries. We also have a collection of 1,000 plus summaries of books, novels, plays, dramas and poems at our website a2zsummary.com. Thank you and take care.